44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit.
Friday, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, I'm too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They say you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin. No kindness, I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. In the field like Jeepers Creepers, say they want some smoke, dawg. So I brought these chimney sweeps. Coming like we coming, you can't even cap. These niggas don't run it like we running, bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till death do us part. So if you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch, bless your heart. Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got him made, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. I heard they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told him I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dawg? Guns and butter, baby boy. UPK top, dawg. Certified road runner. I'ma turn that econ van to a damn tank. I got choppers stashed in the attic like they Anne Frank. They had that shit on lock till I snapped on them like bolt cutters. You cannot play both sides, gotta choose your colors. See him throwing that one up with that W, that's my blood, bro. Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, I'm gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the dust, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got him made, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. Said they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. Damn! Kill them motherfuckers. Stand over him, shoot him in the face. Say, no. Hey, listen, bro, you don't know me. I be this bitch tripping.
I got you. Let it ride real quick. Look.
See the odds. It's time to Bogart. My God, a real nigga. Cause he wasn't no flaw. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure, got that shot in the closet by the mob ball. Fuck what they heard, tell them it's all true. Be cautious, that foundation falls till you fall through. They gon' fall. Look, I keep this shit 50 times 2. Ain't no more heart in this game, I'm John Q. Colder than the avalanche, way above average. Revenge taste sweet, told him make me an apple crisp. Left us in the valley full of bones, this where hope found. Child become a man, dark sands get broke down. Riding through Evanston with Mark Quad. Telling me how them crackers turned his childhood to a ghost town. Poker stop, nigga, I lay that game down. I feel his pain, cause nothing is the same now. Let my light shine like heaven through a rain cloud. Glock have a fit like my child, so tangent. Try to warn them niggas, we bear arms like tarantulas. Them other niggas rap, I make anthems. I really seen prophets under this banner. Made my enemies bow down on camera. Told my design I wanted black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that sunk dirty Diana. Look, I move like a Priscilla, precious cargo. Spirit ancient, but I got a new semi-auto. Wave that bitch around like where's Waldo. Sleep if they won't, I cut through they Z's like I'm Zorro. Hate me for his name, so I gotta keep that steel clutch. Trust me, I'm not what you think. I Squeeze till it click like Dorothy when the heels touch. The world got me dumb, I don't feel much. Round with Yara down, just left the State Bridge. Looking for a bitch better than Baby's kid. Remember I dropped Quiet Storm, I've been gone ever since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence, yeah.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above when they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this boy, your ass need to stop it. Ass you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that bygone be. Boy, your ass need to stop it. Ass you to prop. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed it up for parole. Because of the COVID, it feel like the hoes in this world that don't go together. Know it's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass need the props. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know, they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world, and know boy, your ass need to stop it, ass need the props. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass shit. Oh, one with step, I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go. I ain't taking no loss, ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep me slate. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high, got your baby pass through the fire. Ain't she the prophets? That baby so belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Therefore will failure, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop it, ass she the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
When Westworld, let's get it. Don't be sure, tell them make sure. If not, we gon' make war. Clips say it hold 20, but I think it could take more. Grab a stick, fire on your camp, we gon' make s'mores. I ain't satisfied with my spot, then I'ma take yours. No matter how many roadblocks in my way, I'ma break forward. This path I'm on is so damn narrow, I just stay forward. Put them on my plate, I'm never full, I just ate more. Put them on my plate, I'm never full, give me 8 more. Nigga, I don't sugarcoat shit, bitch, I'm straightforward. Don't give a fuck if they don't let me in, I just break doors. Ballin' so hard, they asking what team that I play for. Skimmer who? They ain't stopped making guns when they made yours. Sick with it, feeling like I woke up with stage 4. They ain't want the beast loose, what they opened up the cage for. Endure the pain, been through hard times is what I'm made for. Paid my dues, never left a wage, I just rage war. So many chains and gold teeth, it's the blood of a slave. Sit on a throne with a gold crown from the blood of a slave. This is our world, got it from the mud to the grave. Become a thing in the past, don't be a story in my page.
Still against all enemies. In high school, you was the man that's lost memory shit. Lost energy, never lost my energy. Never lose control, never losing, dog, I plan to keep. You lose your mind where I'm from, I ain't talking from what you see. I never lost soul, losing times, wasting steady pace, and you off track, I'm on that. You pray to God, hoping he can save you. But there's power by war, and that's a different angle. This another lost cause, and I'm just adding to the list. They not seeing me for that reason, got a flash on the grip. Nigga, big priest, they gon' judge me by my increase. And I'ma keep stepping in these joys to the increase. Just got off the phone with Jacob, and he said it's time to shine. Certified, blue dot, put it on you, now you verified. One West world, bigger than World War III. Do not sleep, it's not cheap, and it's still top 3.
So many chains and gold teeth, it's the blood of a slave. Sit on a throne with a gold crown from the blood of a slave. This is our world, got it from the mud to the grave. Become a thing in the past, don't be a story in my page.
Came on boats and then chains, so when I get rich, I'ma grab a boat and 10 chains with 12 ribs from each tribe. And each rib gonna have at least 3 kids. Yeah, I'ma have the deep squad. Been rapping since knee high, now a nigga shack size. Spit that holy fire, when you hear it, you get baptized. One West world, yeah, you niggas know the logo. And I'ma bust it down so the haters see the glow glow. Let's have a feast, let's shine on our enemies. Right in they face, let's blind all our enemies. Cause now we half, but we come from half knots. Throw that cash on the ground, my nigga, let's cast lots. I started from the bottom, birthed out of mud. Raised by gangsters, turned out a thug. I ain't give a fuck, burnt out I was. From hitting licks in and out and selling nicks in the drop.
So many chains and gold teeth, it's the blood of a slave. Sit on a throne with a gold crown from the blood of a slave. This is our world, got it from the mud to the grave. Become a thing in the past, don't be a story in my page.
Oh yeah, ooh Lord. And if you don't give it, you won't get it, that's right. I give her all my love. Hey, run that shit up, Trace.
I came from the streets to the shy, where wicked and evil collide. If it was illegal, we tried ambition to get us a piece of the pie. Had so many demons inside, was dim in the gleam of my eye. Killing my innocence, all of my vision, I'm reading the sign and seeing demise. We've been deprived of basic necessities, that and cocaine, a satanic recipe. Refusing to claim it as destiny, sins of the fatherly children in jeopardy. The family addiction affected me, affliction of prison, the death of me. Not even the thought of my legacy, living in hell, how you hating your pedigree. Been definitely holding the grudge, letting it go cause no hoe is in us. If we don't connect then you know what it was. One West and no cowards is rolling with us. Steps was all in the mud, feeling the pain like salt in the cut. The blessing is all of these lessons, no question we taught them in blood. It's all for the love, yeah. The blessing is all of these lessons, no question we taught them in blood. It's all for the love. The blessing is all of these lessons, no question we taught them in blood. It's all for the love. I get an honor to command and Jenna Johanna for being the armor, protecting the message, delivered the Abba, straight from the Father. He gave it to you, ain't making excuse. Though Satan is loose, kept lacing his boots, training and raising the troops, perfecting the method of 7-1 West in the hairs was able to prove. Ain't stressing them niggas that never can step in the stand and stating the truth. My people could never imagine the hardest of winners you lasted. Extending the realest compassion for niggas that should have been fitted for caskets. How could you ever ignore the nigga who slept on the floor and was ready for war? Whenever it called, better this weapon is drawn. Election is sure, edging this war, front of projects of the Bronx. Now representing the Lord, the water for blessing us all.
Yo,
Forgive me. Okay, yo. Slack you.
I don't know. What you want? We're ready.
Let's see, audio disrupted. Audio is so what's going on over here? Is it okay? Share the group. Share the group. Cancel. Finish. Audio disruption. Audio isn't broadcasting. Finish the live stream and start again.
Is it in the corner?
It said live up in the corner, but to finish. Man, my real love that shield too. She was wearing the shit out of it.
Slide.
Let's get it. Shalom, Israel. This is the Israel School of Universal. This is the Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under Commander General Yohanan. I'm Officer Ram here with my brother Officer Zion. This is the Tuesday night biblical law class.
That's right.
We're about to bring out the precepts, man. You know that we get this is a month where America is celebrating LGBT movement for the entire month. They're allowing men dressed in drag, like with wigs and the full female thing and make up and stuff, to go into the public schools and have story time with our children and stuff. Not to mention that a lot the way that these wars and rumors of wars are going on and the confusion that's in the black communities and stuff as far as wealthy men coming together, joining together and purchasing all this real estate and raising the rent on us and all this other stuff, man. And we're just going to hit these precepts and tell you what how the Most High feel about the conditions that blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indian are living in today. So we're going to start out with one thing. God is not the author of confusion. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is not with the things that's going on in this earth, man. The Lord gave us the rainbow as a promise that he wouldn't destroy the earth again with a flood. But these people done taken the rainbow and turned it into something totally different. You know what I'm saying? They done turned it into something totally wicked. You know what I'm saying? And God, that's not of the Most High. And I know a lot of people that's getting ready to go down to the parades and, you know, be on the sideline, laughing, talking, and drinking, and, you know, enjoying the activities and the festivities that these people are about to have, man. Well, which we know, if you're familiar with the Bible, we know that the Most High sent angels to Sodom and Gomorrah and completely destroyed those cities. You know what I'm saying? And wiped them off the face of the earth. You know, it's not normal for two men to lie together. It's not normal for two women to lie together. You know what I'm saying? That's not a normal thing, for real, man. That is something that this society is pushing. Is an agenda that America is pushing and trying to force down everybody's throats and even our children. And it's time for us to wake up and take our spirits up out of America.
That's right.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Revelations 18 and 4. We'll start out with Revelation chapter 18 to verse 4. Revelations chapter 18 and verse 4. When you get it out, go ahead and read it.
God. This book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people."
Do what?
Come out of her, my people.
Lord said, come out of her, my people. So that means he's specifically talking to a certain group of people that's on the planet. He's not talking to everyone. You know, when you talk to somebody go to these Christian churches, the first thing they want to tell you is that Jesus died for everybody. Jesus loved everybody. And that's not nowhere in the Bible. You know, you that's a misunderstanding. You got a lot of people that think that they know the Bible and they will debate with you and argue with you and all this stuff, and they don't know what they're talking about, man. These pastors are in a world of trouble for misleading God's people and leading them astray and driving a wedge between the Most High and his children, the 12 tribes of Israel. The Lord care about if you Black, Hispanic, or Native American Indian. The Lord really care about you. And he don't wish for none of us to die. But if you're not following these laws, statutes, and commandments, you transgression the laws, the punishment for your sins is death. For the Bible said, for the wages of sin is death, but the gift of the Most High is eternal life through Yahushua Mashiach, who everybody ignorantly knows as Jesus Christ.
Right.
You know, so start from the top again.
Now, sir. It's Book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
So that means we're not supposed to be joining with these other people and these other races and being in their festivities and they joining in their activities and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to celebrate birthdays and holidays of America. Right. We're not supposed to be so quick. We're not supposed to accept the things of this earth and be participating in LGBT activity or Christmas or Thanksgiving or the 4th of July or Memorial Day or none of that stuff. We're not supposed to do any of those things, man. If you're part of the 12 tribes of Israel, the Lord gave us laws, statutes, and commandments that we're supposed to abide by and live by. And if you're not doing that, you are being seriously misled to the point of death. Because when you transgress the laws of the Most High, you sinning against the Lord. You know what I'm saying? The God that we serve, we're not allowed to do those type of things. But when you join the Catholic Church, the Christian Church, Islam, and all these other different denominations, you will find yourself following the traditions of men, right, which is a sin in the eyes of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And that's a dangerous position to be in, man. I'm being honest with you. It's time for us as the 12 tribes of Israel, if you're Black, Hispanic, or Native American Indian, it's time to really wake up and acknowledge the fact that we're supposed to live a certain way. We're supposed to eat a certain way. We're supposed to treat each other a certain way. You know what I'm saying? There is no brotherhood or sisterhood in the streets. We're living in a perilous time right now. We're living in a time where don't nobody care about anyone. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to get along with the people that you sleep with. It's hard to get along with the people that you live with. Right. So to go into the streets and think that you have friends or you have associates and things of that nature, but when it comes to women or money or things like that, the penitentiaries are filled with Black men and Hispanic brothers because of wicked women. Right. You know what I'm saying? The scripture said the only thing that's more powerful than a woman on this earth is the word of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? A wicked woman will lead a man into his grave. There's a lot of brothers in these graveyards right now today because of a wicked woman. Right. You know what I'm saying? And we have to be very careful how we choose to live our lives. Or you think that you have a relationship with the Most High because you go to church every Sunday, and in reality, you really don't, because you're not keeping these laws, statutes, commandments. What you're doing is following the traditions of men, and that's a sin in the eyes of the Most High. I don't know how to break it down to you no clearer than that. Go ahead and read.
Sir. Revelation chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins.
That ye what?
That ye be not partakers of her sins.
You know, it's a sin for a man to wear a dress. It's a sin for a woman to put on the apparel of a man. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's a sin to have sex with animals. It's a sin to sleep with another man's woman. It's a sin to sell your brothers and your sisters drugs. It's a sin to be gang banging and killing each other, calling each other ops. you know what I'm saying, smoking cigarettes or taking pills or, you know, just doing all kind of abominable things. You got people out here, these other nations and races, man, that do things that we're not supposed to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? And by you trying to love your enemy and listening to these pastors of today, we have truly been misled. You know, we're suffering from something that's called Stockholm Syndrome. To be honest with you, Slack, could you pull up the definition of Stockholm Syndrome? We done froze over here again. I don't know if how's it affecting us. Broadcasting, finish that. StreamYard and start again. StreamYard and start again. Man. The screen froze over here. What about over there? We still live?
We still live right here. Well, I'm here.
Sure.
You need the definition of Stockholm Syndrome?
Come.
Definition of Stockholm Syndrome. Stockholm Syndrome is a coping mechanism to a captive or abusive situation.
A coping mechanism to a what?
A coping mechanism to a captive or abusive situation.
And that's what we've been in ever since they drug our ancestors over here on them ships. Abusive situations, man. We have been suffering. America is not our home at all. You know what I'm saying? If you're a black man or woman in America, there is no love for us. You know what I'm saying? This nation was built on the back of slavery and racism. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, it has. And they're not thinking about giving us reparations or none of that. Our people built this place. This is just as much as our home as it is any other race of people on the entire face of the earth. You got the president right now today. For whatever reason, they study trying to attack the different immigrants, so-called immigrants and stuff that's trying to come to America to find a better life and things of that nature, when in reality, they're immigrants themselves. You know, they look up to their ancestors like Thomas Jefferson or Abraham Lincoln and stuff like that. When Thomas Jefferson, he was a monopoly. He is, on one hand, he was against race, he was against slavery, but on the other hand, that man had 100 and some slaves. Right. You know what I'm saying? And one of them, he had several, he kept raping, I forgot the young lady's name, but he kept impregnating one of his slave girls. You know what I'm saying? He had several children with the young lady. He kept her in his house. You know what I'm saying? He was a wicked bastard. You really want to know the truth. The man was a liar. Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, all their forefathers were wicked men that had slaves. They had plantations. You know what I'm saying? And these people, these are the forefathers and people that they look up to. You know what I'm saying? Everything right? Come. So it's crazy to sit here and try to love your enemy when America ain't never gave a damn about black people, man. And as far as a black man and a black woman, for some reason they think they call us complete savages. You know what I'm saying? They give us bywords and they talk about us and put us in a category when you look at history and you look at you research, the average white man is a mass murderer. I mean, you can go through history and you can pull up several of them, and they are what you call when you kill a whole lot of people, you are a mass murderer. You're a mass murderer. These people have committed atrocities that's unforgivable. You know what I'm saying? And as far as you listen to your pastor saying love your enemy, that man don't know what the hell he's talking about. There's nowhere. The Bible said that we should not even trust our enemies. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's like a hyena and a lion. You've never seen a hyena. You'll never in your life see a hyena and a lion group get along with one another. And the scripture also say that the rich don't give a damn about the poor. You know what I'm saying? And they have been doing the I think it was called the Castisi project where they was putting syphilis into human beings and seeing what stages, how much it destroy you in what stages. They did the slavery as far as they used all kind of atrocious tactics to subdue the slaves that didn't want to be locked up and was trying to get away. Everything from castrating them. Imagine somebody catching you, tearing you up, and taking a knife and completely cutting your entire private parts off, or putting you in chains and shackles of torture to put fear into everybody else, to show them what'll happen to you just because you don't want to be in captivity. You know what I'm saying? America has really done black people a very disservice. And for people like Martin Luther King and Jesse Jackson and all to come around and teaching you that you should want to non-segregate and be with these people is absolute, it's unbelievable. And even in his last days, Martin Luther King realized that he even said it out his own mouth that he feel like he led his people into a burning building. You know what I'm saying? It's to drink water. You want to get your head busted because you want to drink out of the white fountain when the white fountain and the black fountain got the same water. Well, it ain't no difference. You know what I'm saying? Spending your money with them and going to their restaurants and instead of spending money with your own people. So read that again out.
Sir.
It's absolutely insane to try to love your enemy and your oppressor when they have shown you over the last 400 years that America don't give a damn about black people or Hispanic people, man. So here's what I don't know why it's so hard to understand that or grasp that this is not our home. And these people will never respect you or love you. All we are to them is entertainment. Singing, playing sports for them, cooking for them, working in the fields and their factories, filling up their penitentiaries. You know, anything to get richer off of us is what they would do. But as far as them accepting you and allowing you to be within their circle, it's not a reality.
Right.
Go ahead, read.
Book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
When the Lord said, come out of her, my people, that means out of all the races on the planet, he's talking to a specific group of people. He's not talking to everybody.
Right.
Read.
That ye be not partakers of her sins.
Now, this month, they have passed a law where the LGBT movement got an entire month this month of June to have parades and all kind of things. They even allowing them into the public schools dressed in drag to teach our children story and all this other stuff. They doing it. It's like they have been accepted into this society. And that's not something that we should accept because it's a sin in the eyes of the Most High.
Right.
Read.
That ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her flesh.
So that means when you partake in the sins of America, you're gonna partake in the plagues that the Lord sent to this place, just like he did to Egypt. The Lord sent several plagues to Egypt against Pharaoh because he wouldn't let God's people go. Well, guess what? There's nothing new under the sun. The Lord is going to do the same thing to America. America is going to be wiped off the face of the earth because of its sins, because of what they have done to God's people, as far as the 12 tribes of Israel, what they have done to the Native American Indian, what they have done to the blacks, the Hispanics, you know what I'm saying, and all the rest of the 12 tribes of Israel. These people are they are truly monsters, really.
Right.
People like Jeffrey, you got people like Jeffrey Dahmer, you got people like John Gacy, you know, you got people, there's so many names, I can't remember all off the top of my head, but when you research, these people are mass murderers. You know, they just had a situation in that black church where Dylan Roof sat in the back of that church for I think about an hour and a half while those people was in there. I don't know if they was having Bible study or whatever the case may be. Then all of a sudden he got up and killed, I think, between 7 to 9 people. You know what I'm saying? Just shot them down in cold blood. Just a couple of years ago, right here on the north side of Chicago, it was a mass murder on I think on the 4th of July or something like that. It's just, it goes on and on. You know what I'm saying? It's faith. When they talk about savages, they want you to picture a black man's face. But in reality, when you research, they are the true savages.
That's right.
They are. Is no limit to the things that they would do. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel threatened that their liberties and their what's the word I want to use? Agenda, or they feel like that they just feel like that their lives, their way of life is being threatened, that they losing the grip on America, and that they've been threatened by us. And it's really not true, because to be honest with you, to me, blacks and Hispanics are some of the most forgivingest people on the face of the earth, man. I'm being honest with you. I have seen things like what was the young man name that was jogging, and those guys decided to run him down and shoot him down. I can't remember all this. It's just so many times that black men and women have been unarmed. Black men and women have been murdered at the hands of police officers or so-called civilians in America. You know what I'm saying? Our people have been, they don't give a damn about the old or the young. Really, they don't. It's story. All you got to do is research. It's stories where police have pulled over women that's up to 87, 90 years old, and they end up dead. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. They have ran down on little boys in the park playing with little plastic guns, and the child gets scared and run away, and the police officer shoot him down. Tamir Rice, I think that was his name. The little baby got shot down like that, man. You know what I'm saying? America is a disgusting place to live in. At the same time, even though it got all the money in the world, and we're living from check to check. You know what I'm saying? The cost of living, like I said, these realtors are joining together and combining together and buying up all the real estate and raising the rent. You know, a 2-bedroom apartment, $1,700. That's crazy, man. You go into a grocery store and you spend $300 to $400, you know, on food, and you ain't got that. You don't really have $300 or $400 worth of items in your thing. But the Lord said, if we don't come out of her, we will be partakers of her sin, and that ye receive her plagues. The Lord done sent AIDS to this place because of the LGBT movement. He done sent the different plagues to this place. We just got through dealing with the coronavirus when he shut everything down. Even your Christian churches was closed. Your pastor didn't have no answer for you as far as the so-called Christians or even Islam. They wasn't even going around there rock and none of that. All these different doctrines and religions, the Lord shut all that stuff down for over a year with that coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? And you keep praying to these different gods and things of that nature. Go ahead, read.
Verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven.
Go ahead.
And God hath remembered her iniquity.
The Lord is not going to forget nothing. They quick to tell us, oh, y'all, these people that's ruling America, they tell you in a minute, oh, but I went back in that time, I didn't have nothing to do with that. Yeah, but you reaping the benefits of your forefathers.
Right.
Y'all have something that's called white privilege. You know what I'm saying? You guys are ruling this place. Black people ain't ruling a damn thing. We don't have a damn thing. We don't have no stores. We don't have no factories. We making clothes and shoes and things of that stuff. We don't have, we're not ruling the diamond. Y'all ruling the diamond industry, the oil and everything else. So-called black in America, we are subjugated and dependent upon other nations for our survival. They could cut off our electricity, our water, and everything else at any given time if they wanted to. or something happened and they feel like that's what they needed to do. You know, but they can fly over Chicago and go to dropping bombs. It's been did before. You know what I'm saying? Don't think it can't happen. It's been done before. You know what I'm saying? Tulsa, Oklahoma. They absolutely, and then they lied and covered up the number of people that they murdered. You know, from what I understand, it was over 3,000 people died within that period of time when that happened, man. Go ahead. Huh?
Also, they did it in to what is now Central Park in New York. It was actually Seneca Village before.
That's right. That's why what the brother bringing out is real heavy, man. The white man is the devil that the Bible talk about, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? According to the Bible, the white man is the devil that the Bible speak of. It's not something that's it's not some little red guy with horns and a tail in the earth. You know what I'm saying? And the devil is the people that's ruling this place right now today, that's passing all these wicked laws and different things of that nature and doing all the wickedness that's in the earth right now. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, read.
Verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her work.
So the Lord said, these people are going to be paid back for all the things they have done to God's people, no matter whether you like it or not. And they're not going to be able to go with you. You got Christians saying that God so loved the world that he sent his only begotten son. So now they want to take everybody with them and they want to love everybody and forgive everybody and you can't judge nobody and all this stuff. When that's not, you can't show me that in the Bible. That's not in the Bible, man. The Bible says these people are going to pay for what they have done to the 12 tribes of Israel, according to the Bible.
Right.
The Lord is going to come down to this place and destroy this place. And these people are going into captivity and get paid double what they have done to his people. According to the Bible, the Lord said they will pay double unto her, double according to her works. And we all know when you do the research, these people have done a lot of stuff. Read.
In the cup which she has filled to her double.
She is definitely, America definitely got a rude awakening coming one day, but it's not upon us to do that. But we have to do as a nation of people is turn from our wicked ways and turn back to the Most High. We got to learn how to start back being brotherly and sisterly to one another. You know what I'm saying? It's like we have to stop listening to these pastors. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is really pulling the sheets off of this Christian church of today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but wickedness going on in these Christians. I don't care what your denomination is. Ain't nothing but wickedness going on in these churches of today. And all these churches pretty much today is all about prosperity preaching. You know what I'm saying? These pastors will sleep with your woman, man. Your woman and your children. If a man got a family going to these churches, I would advise him to either make them stop going to these churches or be checking up on them to see what's going on in these churches, because these churches are really the synagogues of Satan today. These churches are wicked as hell. These pastors are wicked as hell. And it's going to be proved. That's going to come out in the near future. I guarantee you. What I'm saying is going to come to pass. That the people like T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollar, Joel Osteen, Joyce Myers, the list go on and on and on and on, man. These people are all about getting wealth, flying in jets, having $1 million homes, having millions of dollars in their accounts. Prosperity preaching. They're not concerned about you keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's the furthest thing from their minds, man. And you have to wait. You have to open your eyes and your ears and realize that I don't know what it's going to take. You see how all the stuff that was going on in these Catholic churches, as far as them having sex with these young men and things of that nature. Now you got a lot of these pastors are being caught. I was looking at a video a couple of days ago where some pastor was caught in the back seat with a young man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these pastors being caught sleeping with married women. You know, these women, they so silly and they believe in this Christianity so much till they foolish in their thinking and childish in their thinking and being misled by these people because the man has on a $500 suit and some $200 shoes and he's well groomed and he's very articulate with his words with jury on. That don't mean he's a man of God. He might look like he's a man of God, and he know the precepts and the scriptures, but he really don't. He just a slickster. He's a wolf in sheep clothing. That's what he is. He's a liar. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about the money to him. He don't give a damn about God's people. He don't give a damn about your salvation. And we need to wake up and realize that. Let's go to Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 4 right quick. Zechariah 11 and 4. When you get it, go ahead and read it.
Slap search if I could also.
Yeah,
just to piggyback off what you said right there. You also got that one pastor who was 63 years old and he was with an 18-year-old.
That was disgusting. That was crazy.
She still barely gets to know herself at 18 years old. You're like, oh, she signed her own papers. She's a grown woman. I'm like, she's still learning. You know what I'm saying? Like she ain't been through much after high school. You just easy manipulate that whole system. Who knows how long he been grooming her.
It's heavy that you brought that out because it said he'd been knowing her since she was like 5, 6, or 7 years old. He'd been knowing the family since then. So naturally, what you just said, he didn't have his eyes on that girl all that time. That remind me of Islam. What's his name? Elijah Muhammad. Yeah, I think he married a 9-year-old, and then when she got 12, he got her pregnant. You know what I'm saying? That's pedophilia, man. That's you taking advantage of a child. You know what I'm saying? And that's disgusting, man. I don't even see how this. Well, I guess by being 18, they say women, young girls are supposed to be grown, but morally, him supposed to be a pastor, look like he wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you the people that's in that church still at that church.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. How in the hell could you sit there and accept something like that? That's crazy. I don't get that. It was disgusting. I saw that. At Zechariah 11 and 4.
This book of Zechariah, chapter 11, verse 4. Thus said the Lord of my God, feed the flock of the slaughter.
The Lord said, feed the flock of the slaughter. What people being slaughtered on the face of the earth other than the 12 tribes of Israel? The blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indian. The Lord said, when the Lord said, feed my God, feed the flock of the slaughter. The Lord wants us to get out here. He gave us the Lord gave us a commandment that we should get out here and wake his people up, man, and give you the truth, let you know who you are and how you should be living. It's so vital and important that blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indian open your ears and open your eyes and come into the Isupk. We are not affiliated with no other Israelite group on the face of the earth. This is the true body of Christ. Christ is not with no other Israelite group. He's only with the Isupk under command and General Yohana. And if you want to learn how to fight your demons off, if you want to learn how to have a relationship with the Most High, this is the school that you have to come to. Go ahead and read.
Verse 5. Whose possessors slay them.
And that's just going to show you that even though the physical chains have been taken off, we're still captives in America. A black man, you really don't have no rights. Not for real. You do anything, them people gonna be all over you. If you think, what's them guys, they call themselves Moorish Americans and they ain't got to abide by these rules and stuff. Let's try to break one of them laws and watch what these people do to you. Keep on playing with it. It said, whose possession slay them. We the only people on the face of the earth that get murdered. You're a black man gonna get pulled over for a traffic stop, and if he don't conduct himself, or a black man or a woman, you don't conduct yourself like you got some doggone sense, you would not survive that encounter. It could be a child. It don't matter. Read.
Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
And George Floyd or any other, there's a lot of people that's been murdered at the hands of these police officers and they didn't have no weapons in them and they don't feel like they're guilty. They don't feel like they did nothing wrong. Go ahead, Al.
It's like I wonder if I could. Kind of like Emmett Till. When he got murdered, he didn't do nothing wrong. And then years later, this lady was like 89 years old. And she said he really didn't do nothing.
That was disgusting.
She lived her whole life. He died so young, and she lived her whole life with that, and she felt like she had a clear conscience on her deathbed.
That was crazy, and that's so heavy what you're bringing out. For them, the way they say that they did that young man down there, man, that boy was what, like 13, 14 years old. He ain't did nothing, and the way they say they murdered him and left him in that water, and his mother, she had the heart to leave his casket open for the entire world to see how these racist people would do a young black man. Or even in back, what, 50 or 60 years ago, our women were being raped like I don't know what. Black women were being raped. Our brothers was being hung by the neck, set on fire, castrated, and everything else, man. Right here in America, in the South. You know what I'm saying? Racism, if you think racism is not in America, you have your damn mind. Slavery is still somewhat, because we the last hired, first fired. You know what I'm saying? You break any little rule, every law that they sit up and create is created against blacks, and it's some kind of way where either they can get money out of us or to enslave us and put us in their penitentiaries, or if they have to, they can murder us. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy, man. That situation with Emmett Till is one of the most horrific stories I have ever seen in my life. That other young man, I always forget his name, where I think he was like 13 or 14 years old, and they electrocuted him. Accused him of accused that little boy of a triple homicide of 3 little girls, and within, I think they said within a 48-hour period, they had put that boy in the electric chair and executed him, man. That just show you that these people don't give a damn about black people in America. It's even our Hispanic brothers. It was a time in the era where the farmers and stuff, they was hanging them from trees. They went through the same thing. Don't think they didn't. These so-called people that's in America that's ruling this place, they the real problem. They the real savages. That's right. You know what I'm saying? And this is not their land. This land belonged to the Native American Indians, but they done came over here and they done took over every doggone thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy. Go ahead, read.
Come, sir.
Five.
From the top, this book is Zechariah chapter 11, verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. And their own shepherds pity them not.
So these pastors, they get paid. All the atrocities that's happened in the Black Hispanic community and all these churches all over the place. And you don't see none of these pastors protesting. You don't see them coming together trying to do nothing. We got so many young women in just in Chicago alone. It's a lot of Hispanic and Black women that came up missing. A lot, thousands of human beings that came up missing. The young man that was found in the gym auditorium that was rolled up in the damn mats. We already know that boy didn't put himself in the mats, man. You know, these pastors, they go down here, they done got in bed with these politicians, they getting paychecks, they getting checks down here in these little meetings and stuff to turn a blind eye. You know what I'm saying? They sit back and twiddling their thumb and getting money, and they don't give a damn. Your pastor don't give a damn about you. You end up dead, and 9 out of 10, you could grow up in the church, and that pastor might want your family to pay him to come and do the repast or whatever the case may be. And that just show you how when the scriptures talk about a wolf in sheep clothing, he's talking about your pastors.
That's right.
That's what we're talking about, man. Let's go over to Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17. You get there, go ahead and read it. Ezekiel 3 and 17.
Come.
There's nowhere in the world that you could think that this place loves you, man. It's nowhere in the world that you can keep living and accepting the things that display all the money. This is one of the most wealthiest countries on the face of the earth. And we got homeless. You got people that don't have medical assistance. That's they charge you for some of the medicine that some people need for different ailments costs too much and they can't afford it. You know what I'm saying? These jobs work the hell at you and underpay you. You know what I'm saying? You got to be away from your home for between 8 to 12 hours a day, and you got children at your house that need you. You know what I'm saying? And you really need two incomes coming into their house because of the way the cost of living is right now today. So that means you got to either pay for daycare or whatever the case is, or you can't be at home making sure your home is safe and being right. And and Lord knows if you mess around and have some young teenagers, ain't no telling what they doing. Kids, they full of energy. Children are gonna be children. You know what I'm saying? And you got to pay these bills and stuff. You can't be at home taking care of your family because the cost of living is so high. Why? The same products that the same stuff today 30 years ago. They study going up inflation, and you have to wonder why, man. Why is the cost of living so high on blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man? And for the few that's doing good, that's doing okay, you know what I'm saying? It's not about an individual thing. It's about a collective. You know what I'm saying? You cannot make a little money now. The average black person that I know, they start making a little money, and the first thing they want to do is, I don't want to be around these niggas no more. You know, they want to move out into the suburbs. You want to get away from your people because they savages, or another word that I've been noticing a lot of people for you, they low vibration and all this other nonsense. It don't matter where you go, you black, Hispanic, or Native American Indian, these curses are going to follow you. Don't think they're not.
That's right.
Go ahead, read.
Come. This book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
The Lord says, son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. He's talking about these brothers in the Isupk. He's not talking about your pastors. Your pastor is not going to tell you not to eat shrimp, pork, crab, lobster, and all of the abominable foods. Your pastor is not going to tell you not to celebrate your birthday or all these wicked holidays and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Your pastor, long as you putting that money in that basket that he passed around 2 or 3 times, he don't give a damn where you get that money from. You could be one of the biggest drug dealers on the south or west side of Chicago. He don't care. Just let him get that money. He ain't nothing but a wolf in sheep clothing. I'm telling you, your pastor, I don't care how cool he might seem to you or how meek and mild-mannered he might seem to you. He ain't nothing but a greedy dog. All he wants is that money, man. That's it. It says, son of man, I have made you a watchman unto the house of Israel. Our people have been misled because they haven't had a real watchman over them. You have been led to believe that you could sin and pray and ask God to forgive you for your sins and everything is okay. That is not how it goes. The only way you'll have a real relationship with the Lord is to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's it. Go ahead.
Just piggyback off what you're saying, being a watchman is meaning like if you seeing somebody doing something, we have to point it out.
Exactly.
And once you point it out, it's up to you to change that issue that you brought upon yourself. So if you out there smoke weed, be like, hey, brother, I don't think you should be smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna not only that you sin against the Most High, but you know what I'm saying, damaging your body. These kids are getting the wrong image of you and stuff, and they're gonna want to do it. Like, how about you stand for something a little better rather than you diminishing yourself and the people around you just by you giving that that impression. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's right.
It could be smoking weed. It could be our sons and daughters being homosexuals, like you said. Like, you guys gotta stop doing it. So if you're being a homosexual, we tell you have to stop being homosexual. We're trying to save you from yourself.
And your blood is not on our hands no more. It's our duty to let you know what you're doing is you sinning against the Most High, and by us giving you that warning from the Lord, it's not that by us giving you that warning from the Most High. It's up to you to heed to your warning. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, whatever happened from that point, that's between you and the Most High. That blood is not on our hands no more.
That's right.
Read.
Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
And that's what we're doing. You see the men in the Isupk under command of General Hunter, and we telling you that it's not okay for a man to put on a dress. It's not okay for a man to be with another man, or a woman to be with another woman. Right. It's not okay to be selling your people drugs and doing all these other things. That's a warning from the Most High. That's what it is. I'm just telling you what it is according to the Bible. That's your warning. You know what I'm saying? So when death come knocking at your door, don't be looking like, why me? Because you have been warned.
That's right.
Go ahead, read.
Count out of count. Verse 18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand.
That's why Christians love to say, there's no one's perfect. Can't nobody judge nobody. Well, this precept right here telling you don't know what you're talking about.
That's right.
If I just like the brother just brought out, if we see you doing something that's wicked and it's against the Most High, and we pull you to the side, nobody's trying to, you know what I'm saying, embarrass you or attack you or nothing like that. But it's our duty and it's our job to give God's people. We don't give a damn about anybody outside this 12 tribes. I don't give a damn about it. You do what you want to do. You can eat all the pork you want. You want to let a man stick some up your rectum. That's your business. But if you're part of this 12 tribes, we're going to warn God's people that that's a sin. And once you get that warning, that's between you and the Most High. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is racist. The Lord don't give a damn about all the races that's on the entire face of the earth. And the reason why we can say that is because why would the Lord say, thou shalt not have no other gods before me? Because these other races have their own gods.
Right.
Islam, Muslims, they have Allah. These Chinese, they have Buddha. You know what I'm saying? East Indians, they pray to they got 100 and some gods. These other races have their own gods. You know, the Lord of this Bible, he is for the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indian, man. And you cannot live any kind of way serving this guy right here. This guy right here is a God that you cannot mock. Matter of fact, to be honest with you, we are the only people on the face of the earth that pray to a real God. Every other God is made by the hands of men. Right. You know what I'm saying? They can't do nothing. The gods of these other nations they pray to and worship and stuff like that, they can't do nothing. We're the only people on the face of the earth that got a true and living God. Even Caesar Borgia, that so-called Jesus Christ that everybody pray to on Sundays. Right. He's part of the LGBT movement. Right. That's why y'all accept it so willingly and don't want to judge these people and then allow them to creep into your church and lead your choirs and even into your pulpits and everything else. Because the God that y'all pray to, he's part of that movement, the LGBT. When you research Caesar Borgia, who everybody called Jesus Christ, he is a known, he do that. That's what he did. You know what I'm saying? And the God we serve, he's a man of war. He don't play. And you cannot live that lifestyle and think that you have a relationship with the Most High. And all these people that's going to church on Sundays and running and rolling, and jumping up and down and doing these Holy Ghost dances and doing this speaking of the tongues and laying on hands and all this other stuff. All this stuff is just show. Them demonic demons. The Christian church is filled with demonic demons. Right. And y'all don't even realize that, man. Go ahead, read. Yeah, go ahead.
Just to piggyback on what you said, and what a lot of people want to understand is like when we're telling you to fix yourself and we're telling you these things, we bring it to the side, we're telling you like this is wrong, that's wrong. Oh, but I was taught this. We understand what you were taught, but sometimes you have to relearn in order for you to do the right thing.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because this disobedience that we carry with us today is the same disobedience that all the blacks, Hispanics, and natives carried in Egypt.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like it just happened today. We've been disobedient for forever.
Good.
And you know what I'm saying? That's why we're trying to tell people it's like you could have your thinking, and guess what? We understand it because we were all there at one point. Good. But then when somebody gives you that correction with the scriptures, and we're telling you that it's this law, Slocky, I'm gonna paraphrase, this law endures forever.
Okay.
This is just telling you that whatever you learn before we talk to you, you might want to question it.
Exactly.
Slocky,
Because we definitely have been lied to our entire lives, and sometimes I know that's good. That's a hard pill to swallow for a lot of us. It was a hard pill to swallow even for me when I first came to the school, because I just knew I knew the Bible, but come to find out, I had to shut my mouth, and I had to ask questions, and I had to be relearned again, because everything that I had been taught my entire life was based on lies. You know what I'm saying? And I know sometimes that's hard to accept, but this situation is a matter of life and death, man. I'm being honest with you, because this place is about to be completely destroyed. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5 right fast. Deuteronomy 22 and 5. When you get it, read it.
No, sir. This is Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So a lot of these women nowadays, if you ever notice, every woman that has that spirit on her and she want to be a man is always the thug. I ain't never seen a woman say that she's a butch and she like carrying herself like a gentleman or like a normal guy or something. All the females that say that they are man on the inside, they thug out. They thug themselves out. You know what I'm saying? And the Bible said, the woman should not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, which saying a woman is not supposed to wear the clothes of a man. Read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
So that means this parade, everybody's gonna see you. You got these females. They having. Every time I look up, I hear about people going. Now they having these drag shows, and they having performances, and these guys are going and getting their bodies did, and they going to like boutiques and they buying clothes that's fitting them. They shapes and all this other stuff. These guys got on all this makeup and these wigs. They got on these dresses and stuff. You got women that got on suits and ties and they acting like guys. The Lord said, "What?
The woman shall not wear that was pertaining unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are an abomination."
All right, what?
Are an abomination.
A what?
Abomination.
Read.
Unto the Lord thy God.
I mean, the Lord hate and despise that, man. That is not something God is not winking his eye at it. He is not smiling down on it. It's not something that the Lord is going to forgive you for. If all the people that's participating in this month's whole month of living that lifestyle, well, they've given them this month to really put it out there. Parades. There's gonna be a lot of advertisements on television. You finna see it. They're gonna rear it up and hype it up. Now you got it. Well, you see that flag in all the public schools. Ain't nothing but babies and children in these damn public schools. Why in the fuck would you put those LGBT flags throughout all the public schools? Why would you put them all in the libraries and stuff? Why would you allow a man that got on a dress and a wig to come into the public school to have have story time with your children? I cannot understand that to save my life. It's nothing normal about that. It's not needed. I don't think it's not necessary. It's a damn disgrace and a shame. And it just show you that the white man is the devil that the Bible speak of, for them to allow that type of behavior in the public schools with our children. You can't even watch a damn television show without them pushing that agenda on the television. It's all over the place. It's all over the place. And it's an abomination in the eyes of the Most High. And the Lord is not satisfied or pleased with that type of behavior, no matter how you feel. It don't matter how you feel at all. Let's go to Leviticus 20 and 10 right quick. Go ahead, huh?
And you know what's crazy is?
What's that?
When they do these little pride parades and all that, you have little babies out there, little boys and girls out there acting like that. That conduct is acceptable.
And that's the whole problem. It's not acceptable. And you confusing these children with that nonsense. If you look at the face of these children, you can see the expression on their faces. They trying to figure out what on earth is going on. Now you want to push the agenda. Well, you want to say a child can decide what sex he is. The Lord already decided that when the child came out of his mother's womb. Either you a boy or you a girl. Right. It ain't nothing else to discuss. Scientifically, a boy and a girl. That's it. There's no other agendas. There's nothing else. Right. When a child is born, when a man and a woman come together and reproduce a child, which is two men can't reproduce, two women can't reproduce. You got you got the brat and her wife. You got I forgot who else. They done went and purchased semen from these semen banks. And the crazy thing is, not only did they do that disgusting thing, they have also purchased the semen of a European man. Two black women, and she got a European seed inside of her all the time. That just shows how disgusting these black women are and how much they hate their own people, how much they hate a black man. Right. And you allowing that stuff, and that's okay. Everybody, you want to, oh, congratulations. Good luck on life. That's something normal. That's not normal. What the hell is you? Why the hell would you tell two women that one of them went and purchased one of them pregnant? You know this girl ain't the damn father. Right. Who is the father? You know she ain't did it. And you talking about congratulations? Come on, man. That just shows you how disgusting America is today. This place is so damn disgusting, and the Lord. What, man, go ahead,
also, you know what I'm saying, how they'll let the LGBTQ, the African community, also adopt kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got two men adopting a little boy.
That's crazy.
You got two LGBTQ men trying to adopt a young boy. Why would you put them in that circumstance?
That's heavy what you just brought out. That same thing what happened with Lori Lightfoot. Lori Lightfoot, she became the mayor of Chicago. When she did her inaugural, or when she was accepted into her seat of being the mayor of Chicago, her first picture downtown, you had all these pastors standing behind this woman. You had at least 4 or 5 pastors, so-called pastors. How are you accepting this? And if you know the Bible, if you're a man of God, that's right. How? Then Lord Lightfoot and her wife, 6'2" or whatever, European woman, they done went in and adopted a little girl. So now you raising this child up in this household with all this confusion. Right. The Bible said God is not an author of confusion, man. The Lord ain't got nothing to do with this madness that's going on in this earth today. Right. Nothing. The Lord, he does not condone that activity. He hates it and despises it. Come on, man. And we so quick to just accept any and everything. We so docile to the point where we just, whichever way the wind blow, we gonna roll with it. Long as it's not directly affecting me. But you know how many black women or Hispanic sisters I see that have LGBT friends? For some reason, women love to hang around them. And them guys really hate women. That's right. It's a man that want to be you. He want to be a woman. They hate women. They talk about you and everything else. And they will fight you. They will fight a woman. Go ahead.
They don't even understand it. When a man puts on that dress, he's trying to replace you. He's trying to say, this is how a woman should be. And you're second to them. Like, you shouldn't allow that. At first, when the alphabet community was first coming out, women were all accepting them. They still are. Men never really accepted a woman trying to act like a guy. We used to tell them all the time, man, and they were like, chill out. Hey, relax, man. We understand what you're trying to do. We always put a boundary. But these women want to be friends with them, want them to get feedback from them. Like you acknowledge them like they're women. They're not you.
Right.
You cannot even put them in the same category, even close to what a woman's precious.
Exactly.
And that's something that they could never be.
Right.
So let them fake the fun. But you women got to start putting your foot down and be like, we're going to take what's ours, and that's your femininity, your womanhood. Take that back from these cross dressers.
And stop hanging with them and accepting them so easily. And one thing that happened that seemed like it should have opened the eyes of a lot of sisters is when Caitlyn Jenner, who originally was Bruce Jenner, did the whole transformation, and within the year's time of him having that surgery and doing what he did, he was named Woman of the Year. Now, who would that show you how disgusting America is? You're gonna take a man. You know this man was biologically born as a man, and he took his money and changed his sex and everything. And America put him in a magazine and said he was the Woman of the Year. Put him before women. Women have menstruals. Women have children. Women have contributed a lot of things to this place, and they disrespected every Black and Hispanic woman on the earth with that right there. And y'all didn't see that? Go ahead,
Kind of. So just to piggyback off what you said, it's just when they did that, women understand it just made you look like you were secondary. And you can never be second to a man who dresses as a woman because you're the primary. You are an authentic, original birth woman. You know what I'm saying? You're biologically a woman. They put a man saying that he was Woman of the Year. That's gotta be sickening. You guys laugh about it, but you don't see the brainwashing behind it.
That's heavy.
That's disgusting.
Very disgusting. That just show you that the people that's ruling this place are disgusting and don't know what they're doing. Go ahead.
Anytime they'll post a man saying a woman dressed as a man, we gonna give them hell. We ain't gonna have nobody replacing a man. That's one thing about us men. Sometimes a lot of the time we put our foot down, or at least try to be heard. But women are so accepting, you can't be accepting of things.
And I'm to piggyback on what the brother bringing out that's so heavy. I read an article where the Black and Hispanic women, they're very acceptable to that. But guess who wasn't acceptable to that? Them European women. They was absolutely, totally against this shit. The counterpart of our oppressors, they are not having it at all. They're not having it. They ain't trying to hear it. They ain't cool with it at all. They're not accepting it, not one bit. But our sisters, for some reason, I don't get it. I don't know. I don't get it. Let's go to Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 13.
This book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination.
Both of them have what?
Both of them have committed an abomination.
From the top of the chapter?
Kind. Book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lied with mankind as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination.
Read.
They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them.
So that means if all the people that's in the LGBTQ plus, whatever else, or whatever other pronouns that you want to put out there, are going to die in their sins. The Lord is going. Listen, you better have as much fun as you possibly can, because when the Lord come back, that is well, he ain't. I mean, he can send plagues right now. That's the AIDS that's on the planet and other diseases that you can catch and shrivel up. I have seen what AIDS does to a person, and it's nothing nice. And that's the reason why it's on this earth. It's not something that's man-made. Don't try to take the glory of God away from him. Talking about it's man-made or through a monkey and all this other stuff. The Lord sent HIV and AIDS to this earth because of the activities that these men are having amongst one another over there in Boys Town.
That's right.
That's why it's here. And the Lord does not play that crap. And as far as these Christian churches that's allowing these people to come into their churches and live their lifestyle and study coming into these churches, and they don't have to change their lifestyle, and show you how wicked the damn church is today. You know what I'm saying? For you to allow a man that sleep with another man to come up into your church and lead your choir. For you to allow 2 or 3 of your young men that's singing in your choir, and you know he lived that lifestyle. He's wrestling with those type of demons. You know, a whole little section out in your pulpit of LGBT guys, men that's loving men, and they out there shouting and jumping up and down and doing all kind of ruckus in your church, and it's cool with you. You out your mind, man. That's how we know that the church is the synagogue of Satan. Christ is the Spirit of God is not in them damn churches. Them buildings was built by the hands of men. They ain't nothing but buildings with 4 walls. That's all they are. Those are not the temples and the houses of God. That's a damn lie. And don't keep listening to them lies, man. Y'all got to wake up. Read number 15, because this is something else that a lot of our oppressor has really been known to do.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 15. And if a man lie with a beast, he shall surely be put to death, and ye shall slay the beast.
You call it bestiality. You know, a lot of country boys, a lot of our oppressor people, they into that lifestyle, having sex with dogs, sheep, chickens, different animals, baby calves. I've heard a lot of sick stories. You know, I've heard about women that's messing with allowing a dog to mount them, or playing with a horse and all this other stuff. This is the stuff that's going on in the earth. You know what I'm saying? And it's called bestiality, and it's a sin before the Lord. And the Lord said, what? He said, and if a man lie with a beast, he shall surely be put to death, and ye shall slay the beast also. You know, it's some sins that you commit is unto death. There ain't no way around it, man. I'm telling you, and it's just, I don't know, man. This is a disgusting place that we live in, and the people that's ruling this place are some disgusting bastards. You have people that go into these barns and get behind horses and have sex with horses. What in the hell do a man look like climbing up on a damn ladder, getting behind a horse and sticking his rod in the damn horse? Or what do you look like taking your dog and sticking your rod in your dog? Or a woman getting on her knees and letting the dog mount her and have sex with her? You know, that just show you the demonic demons that's in this earth. That show you the demonic demons that's in America, man. America is a totally disgusting place. And as far as the 12 tribes of Israel, that's why the Lord said, gather yourselves together, O nation, not to Zion, and be brothers and sisters, and take your spirit up out of America. Because if you do any things, the Lord is sending plagues to America just like he did Egypt, like the brother brought out earlier. And this place is slowly being torn apart as we speak, day by day. We're living in a perilous times where people don't care about people no more. People don't give a damn about life. It's dangerous to go outside. As the summer is here. And I guarantee you, it's not a person nowhere in Chicago that's comfortable with letting their children go out in the front yard and play, and they're not out there watching their children. Because you're scared some pervert gonna walk past and either kidnap your child, you're scared that a drive-by gonna happen, or it's just too much stuff going on in these black neighborhoods where you're just not comfortable enough to let your kids go outside and play. That show you we've been put in these conditions because all the drugs and the guns, and no trade schools, no activities, no nothing in the black communities. You know what I'm saying? And you wanted, you travel 30 to 40 minutes in any direction, and all you see is nice houses, grass. You see community centers with swimming pools, and all the little kids out there swimming and having fun and enjoying the summer. I was out in Woodlawn. Now, I was like an hour away from here Sunday. All you see is greenery, big houses, kids out playing, bikes laying out in the driveways and things of that nature. I know I wasn't in my neighborhood, because you ain't gonna see that. houses with the big plated windows, and you can see straight through the house.
Right.
Chandeliers, swimming pools in the backyard, and all this other stuff. When you come home, the streets ragged, the smoke riding. You don't even have to really. You can sit back and drive your car. You ain't got to pay attention to the road because all the paved way is smooth blacktop. You come over to the north south side, the northwest or south side of Chicago, and these streets raggedy as hell. Debris everywhere and everything else, man. Come on, man. Stop it, man. Let's go to Romans chapter 8 and verse 5, right? Romans 8 and 5. You get it, read it. Romans chapter 8 and verse 5. You get it.
This book of Romans chapter 8 and verse 5. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh.
You cannot be in the flesh and serve the Most High or have a relationship with the Most High, because all you're gonna be concerned about is the things of the flesh, the old man. All you want, if you grow up, we got habits. You eat too much, you smoke too much, you gang banging, you selling drugs, you love shrimp, crab, lobster, you love pork, you love celebrating these holidays and stuff. You don't have a relationship with the Most High. It say, for they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh. Go ahead, read.
But they are after the spirit.
No, read that again.
But they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit.
The only way you can have a relationship with the Most High is you got to walk in the spirit by keeping these laws. And the only way you can do that is keep these laws, statutes, commandments. You got all day, every day. You got to keep your mind on the word of the Most High. These laws, statutes. You got to learn how to fight off your demons. And the only way you're going to ever do that is to come into the Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under Commander January Nahana.
That's right.
And that's all. No matter what city you're in. If you don't do that, you do not have a relationship with the Most High. Read.
Verse 6. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace.
So if you got a carnal mind, all you worried about is carnal things. That's all you worried about. You want your bills piling up, your check, you ain't making enough on your job, so you're gonna sell drugs. You're gonna sell loud to your people. You're gonna try everything you thinking about, all you thinking about is trying to come up off your own people. Both of us in the same damn predicament, and all you, if I drop my wallet, you ain't gonna tell me I dropped my wallet. You're gonna put your foot on it and you're gonna try to slide it to the side until I get away from you. And you're gonna take all the money out of my wallet and throw my wallet in the garbage can. That's not brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? That don't happen in the ISUBK. You drop something around your brothers and your sisters in the ISUBK, you're gonna get your money and your stuff back. Right. We're not trying to come up off of one another. You know what I'm saying? We don't lay on our beds at nighttime and try to come up with schemes and stuff on how to get money or wicked ways to get money. That ain't how you do it in the ISUBK, man. Read.
Verse 7. Because the carnal mind is enmity against God, for it is not subject to the law of God, neither indeed can be.
The carnal man is an enemy of the Most High. I mean, if you love the world, you're an enemy of Christ. Basically, that's what I can tell you. You cannot love the world and have a relationship with the Most High at the same time. It's not possible because your man, you got too many demons on you and you don't know how to fight them off. Read.
For it is not subject to the law of God.
And these laws, statutes, commandments are not going nowhere. They was not nailed to the cross with Yahweh Mashiach, who everybody knows Jesus Christ. They are not done away with. You are not saved by grace or none of that nonsense. Just because you was baptized in that water and came up, you whatever you went down there, that's what you came. If you went down a whore, you came up a wet whore. If you went down a drug dealer, you came up a wet drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the hell you was when you went down, that's what you came up as. And I guarantee you, I'm not lying, because when you left up out of there, I guarantee you, if you smoke loud, when you left up out of there with that good feeling and all that, you went home and rolled you a blunt and you got high. Or you went home and you sold drugs. Or you took drugs, or whatever the case may be. You still sleep with other men, women, or whatever the case is. Physical baptism in that water is meaningless. It don't mean a damn thing. To be truly baptized, you got to be baptized with the word of God by applying this to your life and listening to what these men in the ISUBK are telling you, and you got to apply it to your life and live according to live according to the law, statutes, commandments that God gave Moses to give to the children of Israel. Go ahead, read.
Neither indeed can be. Verse 8. So then they are in the flesh, cannot please God.
Read that again.
Verse 8. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please God.
You cannot please the Most High if you're in the flesh, man. Period. You cannot straddle the fence. You got to be hot or you got to be cold. You're gonna either serve the Lord in spirit and in truth with all your heart, all your strength, or you're gonna be in the world smoking, doing whatever it is that you like to do. But you cannot straddle the fence. That's not how I go. Sorry, but that's just the way it is.
All right.
1 John chapter 1 and verse 5. 1 John 1 and 5.
There's the book of 1 John, chapter 1, verse 5. This then is the message which we have heard of him, and declare unto you that God is light, and in him is no darkness at all.
So them people that's coming out talking about they was born that way, you lying to yourself.
Right.
The Lord is not a God of confusion. That if you was born a man, you are a man. If you was born a woman, you're a woman. So for either you was molested as a child, or you just so curious you decided to live a lifestyle. Look at D. Wade, his little boy. He's allowing his son to go full-fledged with that lifestyle. This little boy has never laid down with a woman or a little girl. Matter of fact, the boy is acting like a girl, and he done got a girlfriend that's acting like a boy. And he's a man of color, and the little boy that he's going with, the girl that he's going with that's acting like a man, is of European descent. That you talking about confusion? Get out of here. And Dwayne Wade and his wife Gabrielle is fully aboard and pushing this madness with that little boy. That little boy I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't even know how to address it. It's all I know is it's sickening, and the Lord is not satisfied with that behavior. That little boy is dressing even done changed his name into a girl name, and his dad is 100% on board with it. I couldn't do it personally. Go ahead.
That's because Dwayne Wade is kind of like that too in his own type of way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can just tell by the way somebody dressed, the way somebody conducts himself, and there was really no pushback when his son started coming out. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're so accepting of it. It's like you want your son to live how you would want it to live.
Right.
How you want it to be. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, well, he living vicariously through his son. Because I think he do his nails and stuff too. He done have interviews with other ball players talking about how he used to dress in his sister's clothes and put on their shoes and stuff, and had everybody on the panel looking at him crazy as hell. Yeah, you're absolutely right. So I wouldn't be surprised somewhere down the line if eventually he don't come out the closet.
That's right.
I wouldn't be shocked.
That's right.
Go ahead, read.
God. Verse 6. If we say that we have fellowship with him and walk in darkness, we lie.
If we say what?
We lie.
If you say that you have fellowship with the Most High and you walk in the darkness, you lying to yourself. You do not have a relationship with the Most High. Read.
And do not the truth.
Read.
Verse 7. But if we walk in the light as he is in the light, we have fellowship one with another.
Read.
And the blood of Jesus Christ, his son, cleanseth us from all sin.
The only way you can have a relationship with the Most High is you got to learn how to fight these demons off, and you got to walk in the light, man. You cannot be dibbler-dabbling. You cannot be every Friday night you going out and you putting on a dress and you going out with you and doing God knows what with other men and stuff like that, and then you coming home and you to your wife. You got a wife and 2 kids at the house, and you sliding out on weekends and putting on dresses and doing all kind of abominable things with men and things of that nature. You walking in darkness, but then on Sunday you going to church with your whole family, And then when you get done, you praying and asking God to forgive you for your sins, knowing you're gonna do it again that next Saturday night. Get out of here, man. Romans chapter 1 and verse 25. Romans 1 and 25.
This book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 25. Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
Who did what?
Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
Read.
And worshiped and served the creature more than the creator.
The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. We all know who rule in this place. We know the most powerful is used to be one of the most powerful nations on the entire face of the earth. You can go to Germany, you can go to Russia, you can go anywhere else. I don't think too many more countries are doing what America is doing and accepting what America is accepting and allowing. You know what I'm saying? That's why so many these other countries done lost so much respect for America, because one, they know that you're allowing your men to put on dresses and you're accepting it. Two, they watching. Don't think these other countries are not watching how they treat their civilians in America, the blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indian. You know what I'm saying? They know that we being mistreated over here. And just like Putin just did when he brought out all those artifacts of us and showed the world that the Christ and the prophets are all black. So what do you think? How do you think a lot of these nations feel about how America is treating us? Don't think they don't. America done lost a lot of points with these other nations and countries and stuff like that because of their belief in what they do. Read.
Come. And worship and serve the creature more than the creator, who is blessed forever. Amen.
And that's like we just saw a couple months ago when they had the eclipse. Everybody just so like that was something that never happened before on the face of the earth. It's just such an immaculate thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just, come on, nonsense, man. Read.
Verse 26. For this cause God gave them up unto vile affections. For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
And that's what it's not normal for two women to be lovers. That stuff that the brat them doing and all these other females that's into female on female relationships is unnatural. Is a vile affection in the eyes of the Most High. And the Lord is not going to twist your arm to serve him. He's going to let you go on and do what you want to do. Go ahead.
Verse 27. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in their lust one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meet.
So when you catch A's or catch a stray bullet or a drunk driver come down the street barreling and you get a hit and run, or you're going to pay for your sins. And it could happen while you're alive on this planet. It don't have to, your punishment don't have to come when the Lord get back. The Lord can send your punishment right now on this earth for being such a nasty, disgusting, and foul person on this planet, and living that type of lifestyle. Right. The Lord is not nothing to play with. Let's go Matthew 5 and 17.
This book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
Think what?
Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
The Lord did not come and get crucified and nailed to that damn cross to destroy the law. The law was not done away with when they killed our Lord and our Savior, Yahushua Mashiach. That's another lie that we was taught growing up in them Christian churches, that we saved by grace and we're living under grace right now. And even if you living under grace, do that mean that you should keep sinning? God forbid. No, you do not. You know what I'm saying? Grace is a time frame. That's what grace is. When every day that you wake up, the Lord allow you to wake up in this earth, in this flesh. That's another day that the Lord is allowing you to giving you the opportunity and the chance to get it together. Grace is just a time frame. It's not, you are not saved because of grace. Don't think that. That's another lie that the Christian churches have taught God's people that we grew up on. Grace is like you getting a notice today that they're gonna cut your lights on Friday, and you call them and tell them to give you until the 15th, and you're gonna pay it. That's a grace period right there. Instead of them cutting your lights off that Friday like they threatened to do, they're gonna go on your word and see if you're gonna pay your bill on that 15th, and that's your grace period. That's what it's a time frame. Grace, that's all grace is. It's time for you to get it together, Israel, and stop playing before your time run out, because the clock is ticking.
That's right.
Read.
Khan, verse 18.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. Sloppy. This book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
The Lord came to fulfill these laws, statutes, and commandments. Read.
Khan, verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled.
Until all be fulfilled. The Lord just said heaven and earth will pass away before these laws pass away. So for your pastor to tell you that you don't have to keep these laws, statutes, commandments, that's another indication that he do not know what the hell he's talking about. And he don't know the Bible.
That's right.
None of these pastors know the Bible, man. I'm serious. I am so serious to you. You got pastors out here that's selling so-called little vials of water that's supposed to be spiritual water. You got pastors selling people little prayer cloths and all this other stuff that is supposed to be healing. This stuff's supposed to be healing you and blessing you. All this stuff is a scam, man. That's getting money out your pocket. It's not true. It's an absolute lie. Go ahead,
So I got one. If I could just piggyback off you just saying, they sell prayers.
Good.
Who got $50 prayers? You know what I'm saying? Who got $100? You know what I'm saying? Like, you won't put a price on knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like you act like you got this magical touch, knowing you a horrible human being.
Good. That's crazy.
And that's what they say. Who got $20 prayers here? Put inside the collection plate. Who got? And they think that as much as they put inside the collection plate, the more the Lord's going to hear their prayers.
That's a bunch of nonsense. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. So, sow a seed. You want your business to prosper. You want whatever it is that you're trying to do to manifest. Sow a seed. Sow a seed of $100, and the Lord is gonna. When you pay the Lord owe you when you sow these seeds. Bless me, and the Lord gonna bless you. Come on, man, y'all going for that? How long you gonna go for those lives, man? Seriously, how the hell you go? How are you gonna keep? We keep telling you they ain't nothing but greedy dogs, wolves in sheep clothing, prosperity preachers. That's all they want is your money. That's it, and that's all. That's it, and that's all. Go to Baruch chapter 4, verse 1, right quick. Baruch chapter 4 and verse 1.
This book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God and the law that endureth forever.
The law that what?
The law that endureth forever.
So when the Lord said that a woman should not put on the attire of a man, two men should not lie with one another, and as he relate with a woman, the Bible said this is a law that endure forever. So these laws not going nowhere. No matter what it's not about how you feel or what you think. We tell you what the Lord said. The Lord said this is the book and the commandments of God and the laws that will endure forever. We just showed you a precept where the Lord said heaven and earth will pass away before these laws pass away. It is a sin, man, to acknowledge and celebrate the disgusting stuff that's about to happen all this month. It is a sin, and it's disgusting for you. You are a bad parent if you know that your school that your child is in is about to let a man dressed in drag come into her class or his classroom and give them an hour of story time. I would probably try to sue that school.
That's right. You
can't do that. You better get my permission, and my child don't have permission to sit in those situations like that. I am not going to allow you to confuse my child with that madness. It's not going to happen. You're going to have a major problem. Go ahead.
It's like, well, I don't want if I could. And the thing is, you're not even sending permission slips home on what you're trying to do. That way, not only that we know that we can go ahead and contest you, you just take it upon yourself to be like, we're going to do this, and we don't care what you think.
I don't see how. I don't see how. That's my child. Those are our children.
That's right.
You can't just take it upon yourself to force what you want to force on my child. If I don't want my child to sit in the damn room when y'all say y'all pledge allegiance. You know damn well I don't want them sitting there for that.
That's right.
What's wrong? No, hell no. Read that from the top again.
This book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God and the law that endures forever.
Read.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
All they that what?
All they that keep it shall come to life.
Read.
But such as leave it shall die.
LGBT movement.
Shall die.
Celebrate your birthdays and these wicked holidays and stuff.
Shall die.
Getting up, eating shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster.
Shall die.
Come on, man. The Lord is not playing, man. The Lord's word is not going back void. Everything that he set out is going to fulfill itself. You're going to die in your sins, man. For the wages of sin is death. And if you keep on doing the things that you're doing and you don't come into the Isupk and learn how to fight them demons off and learn how to apply these laws, statutes, and commandments to your life, you're going to die in your sins, man. Period.
Right.
That's what's going to happen. Period. This Bible said, for this is the book and the commandments of God and the laws that will endure forever. These laws have been established even before the foundations of the earth. So you rather go and vote for Biden, Trump. You want to go and vote for all these. You want to cast your ballot to your enemy and trust in your enemy instead of coming into the Isupk and get righteous counsel. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, how much more do we have to put up with? Nobody came from under no rock. Y'all know how America has treated blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indian ever since they landed on this rock. Ever since they brought our people over here. We know what they did to the Native American Indian. We know how they treat our Hispanic brothers and sisters. Just a few years ago, they was putting their kids in damn dog cages, locking them and treating them like they was animals. We know what they've done to blacks. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop it. I tell you what. Go down to Isaiah chapter 14 verse 21 right quick. Isaiah 14 and 21. You get it, go ahead and read it. 14 to 21.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter.
Whoa, what?
Prepare slaughter.
What?
Prepare slaughter.
Read.
For his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
That lets you know these people ain't got away with nothing. The Lord, they have, I don't care. These people that's ruling this place today, they on top because of their forefathers. People like George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Thomas Jefferson, all them, they have placed laws and things in place to make sure the next generation stay on top in power and keep the land and everything else. These people that's ruling today, they forefathers made sure that they would stay on top and be in the positions that they're in today. So the Bible said, what's at the top again? Prepare what?
Prepare slaughter.
So just that think that the Lord coming back and he coming back for everybody. You think the Lord love these damn funky Africans? You think the Lord love this white man and the Bible say he the devil that the Bible speak of? You think these people that did all the atrocities that they have done, they gonna get away with it, all the bloodshed, they done shed it, all the rape, the murder, and the lying and the robbing they have done, and you think these people not gonna pay for their sins? Come on, man. You got to open up. You got to open your eyes and your ears and come up at them Christian churches, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna keep following that pastor, and you're gonna die. And when World War III started and these damn nuclear bombs start hitting and destroying this place, you're going to be standing right there with that man, that pastor, because that's what he got coming. The Bible say woe unto these pastors. When you see the word woe, that means death and destruction. These pastors are going to pay for everything they've done. misleading God's people and children the way they have done. And if you keep following that man, you're gonna go right into hell with him. That's what's gonna happen. Read.
Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their father.
And they was treacherous. They were some rapists, murderers, robbers, and everything else. Everything they did was disgusting. They even stole our identities, our culture, and everything. They beat it about our ancestors. Everything they own, everything today, man. Everything. And how you think they got it? Through treachery.
Right.
Come on, man, stop it. They didn't pray for it. They didn't work for it. Everything they did was treacherous, man. Through murder and lying. Come on, read.
That they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
The Lord is going to destroy this place and these people that's ruling it. Trust me. Go to Habakkuk 2:12 right quick. Slack it.
This is the book of Habakkuk.
Habakkuk, come.
Chapter 2 and verse 20. But the Lord is in his holy temple.
2 and 12.
Oh, 2 and 12. Slide. This is the book of Habakkuk. Chapter 2, verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establish a city by iniquity.
How do you think this place was built?
How do you? Rape, robbing, and murdering.
That's right. Woe unto them that build a town with blood and establish a city with iniquities. The Lord, man, listen, when the Lord come back, he going to tear this place. The Lord going to destroy North America to a point where there will never be no more civilization over here ever again. And these people that's ruling this place, they going into captivity for a period of time. And then the Lord going to wipe them off the face of the damn earth. That's their future.
That's right.
So they may as well enjoy it while they can, because they got amazing ending coming towards them, and it's well deserved for what they have done to our ancestors. Imagine somebody taking you and just pushing you off a boat to a shark-infested waters, or come and kick your door open and take your wife and rape her, and then make her go get back in the bed with you, and you can't do nothing about it. Putting your children, killing your children, selling your children, using your children for damn alligator bait. Raping, murdering, and robbing, and taking every damn thing. The atrocities that these people have done, man, even in today's society. All the penitentiaries is filled with blacks and Hispanics, and murdering our kids and our women and stuff. And you think they're not going to, the Lord ain't going to let them get away with it. And the only thing we have to do is to turn back to the Lord by keeping these laws, statutes, commandments. The Lord going to take care of the rest, man. Right. Believe me. Believe me. The Bible said they got a perpetual hatred for us. That means a never-ending, a continual hatred. These people don't care about us. I don't give a damn how nice they are. Yeah, you got a few that's try to be cool or whatever the case may be, but everybody know about the KKK. Everybody know about the skinheads, neo-Nazis, the racism that's in America. You got the majority of them. It's more of them that hate you that want to get along with you. You can believe that. You can believe that. I promise you. Right. The Lord said, woe unto him that buildeth a town with blood and established a city with iniquities. This city has been established with iniquities. It's a disgusting place. They have passed filthy laws. This place, two men could go right downtown to City Hall and get married. Two women could go right down there and do the same thing. I didn't even see in clip where a woman take her damn dog down there and talk about she marrying a dog. They trying to pass laws where a man can marry a child. If the child 11 or 12 years old, that child is old enough where they can decide what they want to do. These are the laws that these disgusting people are trying to pass, man. They done pass laws saying that a man is a woman if he feel like he's a man, if he feel like he's a woman. And you got to accept that. Come on, man, get out of here. Come on, man. It's time to wake up. Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 1 right quick. Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 1.
God. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord.
I told you, whenever you see the word woe, that means death and destruction. It say woe until the rebellious children, saith the Lord. Read.
Take that counsel. Take counsel, but not of me.
All of y'all that want to take counsel, but not of the Most High. You don't want to listen to the priests and prophets of the Most High. You want to go down there and listen to. You want to listen to Biden. You want to listen to Joel Osteen, T.D. Jakes. You want to listen to what's the vice president, that wicked broad, Kamala Harris, stuff like that. You want to go down there and cast your ballot and listen to the mayor, or just you want counseling from anywhere but righteous. You want any kind of counseling but righteous counseling from the Most High through His priests and prophets. Read that from the top again.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me.
You want counseling from anywhere but from the Most High. Read.
And that covered with a covering, but not of my spirit.
Your covering is a covering of these oppressors. You believe in their laws and stuff. You think it's okay to say, you think it's okay to smoke weed. You think it's okay to sell weed. You know, you think it's okay for people to discuss the things that they doing. You know, as long as it's not directly affecting you, you cool with it. And some of y'all on the low, you doing it. A lot of you disgusting bastards out there doing all kind of wicked stuff in behind closed doors, especially your pastors,
right?
Especially them, your leaders and stuff. Read.
And that covered with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
And that's it. And you want to add sin on top of sin. These people that's ruling this place, especially your pastors, they so doggone wicked till they can't even judge sin righteously. I think T.D. Jakes once said that they asked him a question about the LGBT movement lifestyle, and his comment was, it's okay. You know, it's a lot of pastors feel like that. As long as they bringing that money in the church, they not bothering nobody, so it's okay. So it's obvious they don't know nothing about the scriptures, man.
That's right.
They don't know nothing about the scriptures. Read. We're gonna finish out with this one.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 2.
No, I tell you what, let's finish out with Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. That's what we're gonna close out with.
This book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 13.
Read.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Let us hear the conclusion of what?
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
We're going to listen to the conclusion of the entire matter. Read.
Fear God and keep His commandments.
Fear God and what?
And keep His commandments.
Shalakia. The Bible said, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep His commandments. And if you're not doing that, you are seriously misled and you are going to die in your sins.
Right.
That's our time, Israel. We're going to close it out with that right there. Hopefully we'll see you guys again next week. I hope someone followed us and we're coming to you out of Chicago, man. This is Tuesday night biblical law class. We're going to shut it out with that one, man. That's our time, Israel. Shalom.